So first down here as they go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Under fire. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
He's looking to throw. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Florida State! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Creates a little space. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll try to snap it quickly. Maybe a crease. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Breaks the tackle. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Breaks into the open. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. The offense changing the play. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your own line, I say go for it every time.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4, it's 2nd and 14. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Find some fresh air. Might have a chance. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Slithers into space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. There he goes. Push down for the tackle. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Here comes the heat. He's got it. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Time to take a shot. Leaping grab for a big gain. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with a 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. Might be changing the route. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being
snags it, and there's running room. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Seminoles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Swanky, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And how about this defense? Not getting frustrated. They've given up a bunch of yards. You're down in your scoring area, but nice job bowing your neck on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, not getting frustrated. Good job focusing by this defense.
Flushed out of the pocket. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Seminoles!
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the grab for the 2.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Running to Green. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Across the 45. There he goes down the right side. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they'll try to tack on 2. Run in the red zone, it's West. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the air, it's Daniels. That's reeled in, it's Lopez. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Stepping to the right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
He lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws it deep. Pulls it in on the right. There he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. Unleashes to the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. At the 15, he's loose. Breaks away on the left. They get him out of bounds and maybe save a score. He gets it to the 49-yard line. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run, and nothing doing.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situation.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He wants to change this route. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Blasted as he lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over.
He tries to take the top off. Upstairs, he's got it. stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They go right back to their man on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They want to run it left here. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments. They give it to him again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. On the run, it's Jackson. Picks up the first down. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Catch in the middle, it's Riles. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Here's a throw downfield late. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man to the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Going for it all. Another interception. That's his fourth.